to access new technology aimed at creating 3D objects using computers. And what's extraordinary about the technology is that it's free and available for download by anyone using just about any computer.
CoderDojo is spread to 22 countries with roughly about 119 dojos set up, and over 10,000 kids have gone through CoderDojos to learn coding. So it's been absolutely incredible to see the growth. Many companies have come on board and set up CoderDojos in their own offices, the likes of Twitter and Facebook and Google and Microsoft and so on, and have all shown their support for it. In addition to this, we've run CoderDojos in Leinster House, in the EU Parliament, in the Scottish Parliament, and then we're working on the House of Lords and the White House.
DesignerDojo is an amazing little add-on to CoderDojo. The guys from DesignerDojo approached us and said, look, we want to set up a dojo-like experience for kids to learn design, and we want to see if it works. And so we've opened our doors to them. Then they're genuinely interested in seeing kids get into 3D modelling and design. We think that's a wonderful skill, and we're just seeing how it goes, and whether their system actually takes off as well.
Today we're introducing children to the world of 3D modelling with free software that's downloadable from SketchUp.com. 3D modelling is an up-and-coming technology that's becoming available to the masses, and so what we want to do is show kids how to use it. It's useful in many areas of industry. It's being used by the film industry, the construction industry, and it's also useful for 3D printing, which is prototyping and manufacture. So just touring around here, yeah, there's some more buildings that downloaded there. So you can click on any building that we've made here. You can alter a building. You can make it disappear. My background is I'm an architect by qualification and trade, and I describe myself as a virtual architect now because I work in the virtual world. What we're trying to do is get the kids through the initial learning curve into the position where they can really start using the software and control it themselves and create their own virtual environments, their own virtual objects, and coming up with new ideas. The kids love it. It's like a toy. It's like putty in their hands, but it's digital putty. A real world comparison would be, like a potter's wheel or clay. So this is like digital clay for the kids. So in this virtual world, you can design and you can test your design visually and even virtually. You can do virtual tests on your models.
I wanted to learn how I could design buildings on it, so Paul taught me how I could do that, and it's very easy to use. And what I do then is I import the buildings that I make and I put them on Google Earth. So then when you go into Google Earth, you can click 3D buildings, and that will bring you into Google Earth, except it's 3D, and it'll show you the buildings that I've done.
I work in IT, and I was always interested in getting my daughter to learn about what I was doing, and she was very interested. She wanted a computer for a long time. Today we're doing a DesignerDojo, so it's a bit different, and we're learning how to use SketchUp, which is a computer design tool, and today we're doing a skateboard. Yeah, it's very good, very impressive, and my daughter is really enjoying it, and she's already very familiar with the tool, and she's playing it, changing the color, and doing some really cool objects.
You grab a tool and then you make a rectangle or something, or a circle, and then you could just get the push up, and then you could push it up. And then you can undo stuff that you didn't want, and lots more things.
You've got to see this whole area as digital creativity, and pretty much all the value you can imagine is being created as digital product now. It's digital creativity, and digital creatives are unfortunately very rare because kids aren't learning young enough to be fully expressed. You know, you want to be a poet with code, you want to be an artist with design, you need to learn it young. And we're not teaching it in schools, you know, nearly enough of that sort of stuff. So we want to actually fulfill that gap.
And don't those youngsters show great facility in getting to grips with the technology? For more information on DesignerDojo, go to the website. Now it's competition time and another chance